ただいま、皆さん。日本語のレッスンを続く。Paaatoo 2. Let's continue our lesson of potential form of Japanese verbs. The last thing that I talked about was Ru-verbs and how to change them into their potential form. So, for example, I used taberu, which is to eat. For Ru-verbs, all you have to do, since they all end in Ru, all you have to do is you take off the Ru and you're going to add rareru, rareru. So, other Ru-verbs include like okiru, to wake up. So you're going to take off the Ru and add rareru. So, okirareru, okiru, okirareru. So instead of just meaning I wake up, that's saying okirareru is saying I can wake up. And neru can be changed into nerareru, nerareru. So here's my example. Whoa. So here's taberu, tabe. And it used to be taberu, like that. But I removed the ru and I added rareru. Here's okiru. It used to be ru, okiru, but I got rid of the ru and I added rareru, okirareru. Here's neru, ne and ru, but I got rid of the ru and rareru, so it's nerareru. Okay, so the last type of verbs are the irregular verbs, and they're called irregular because they're special and they have their own rules and conjugations and all that. So the only two are suru and kuru, and suru changes into dekiru. So suru is to do and dekiru is can do. Dekiru equals can do something. Like dekimashita is oh, I did it, I was able to do it. Or yoku dekimashita is oh, you did very well. So you hear dekiru a lot. And it's the potential form of suru. And kuru, to come, changes into korareru, korareru. So it's not kurareru, it's ko korareru. I didn't write them down, but I'll write them down for you. So I have a little space. So suru becomes dekiru, and kuru becomes korareru, like that. Korareru. Okay, so I discussed all the potential forms of the verbs, and the last thing I have to mention is the ga particle that you're supposed to use with the potential verbs. So when you're just saying I eat sushi, you're always using the o particle, right? O is always used with verbs. So sushi o taberu, that's I eat sushi. But if you're saying I can eat sushi, you're going to use the ga particle. So the o is going to be replaced with ga. So sushi ga taberareru. Sushi ga taberareru. Only exceptions with this is like noru, to ride, or iku. They keep their ni particle, that doesn't change. So, basu ni noru is to ride a bus. In potential form, noru changes to noreru, but you still keep the ni particle with potential verb. So, basu ni noreru, not basu ga noreru. Or, mise ni iku is to go to the store, but you're going to keep the ni particle. And potential form would also use the ni particle, and it would be mise ni ikeru. Mise ni ikeru. So, I wrote down a bunch of examples for you. They all use ga particle, except for the few exceptions. Ru-verbs use ga particle, irregular uses ga particle, and U-verbs use ga particle, with the exceptions. So here's some examples. Also, I got a little comparison here for you. So, this is, the standard phrase you'll learn when you first learn Japanese. Sushi o taberu, to eat sushi. This is to eat sushi. So you're using the o particle. And below it, this is the first potential form that I taught in the previous video, the easy way. Sushi o taberu koto ga dekiru, or dekimasu. This could also be dekimasu. I know it's hard to read. See that? Dekimasu. So, you're still using the o particle. It's just like this. This is exactly the same. But you're just adding this, koto ga dekiru. That's all you're adding. You're not changing anything. So o particle still stays. But finally, if you use the last way of using potential form, you were using the ga particle now. Ga. So sushi ga taberareru. I erased it. It's still there. Sushi ga taberareru. And this is can eat sushi. And the one above it, sushi o taberu koto ga dekiru, that also means can eat sushi. Whereas the first one just means to eat sushi. This one is can eat sushi, and the bottom one is also can eat sushi. So here's just some examples. Over. So basu, this is basu in katakana. Basu ni noreru. So this is an exception. I can ride the bus. Or mise, store, ni ikeru, can go to the store. That's an exception too, because iku always gets the ni particle and noru also gets the ni particle. But in most cases, when you're using potential form, we're going to use the ga particle. So hon ga yomeru, I can read a book. Here's another exception. Umi ni, this is saying in the ocean. Oyogeru, I can swim in the ocean. I'm sorry it's so low. But dekiru is the regular verb. Tenisu, that's tennis. Tenisu ga dekiru, so this means can play tennis. So it's summertime, it's mushiatsui, and I'm gonna turn the fan on now and cool down and have a good summer. And ganbatte, Nihongo ganbatte, bunpo ganbatte. And that's all I have to say about potential form. Any questions? Hit me up. This is Izumi. じゃあまたね。Bye.